G'day guys, it's Dave here from Old Rigs Down Under. Thanks very much for joining me on the second video for the white 2150 tractor. I hope you enjoyed the first one. In this video, I focus on getting the engine running after the preparation I've done in the first video. So sit back and stay tuned, and hopefully we can get some smoke coming out of it in this next video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you get something out of it. Good on you guys.
Righto, well, I reckon it's time to give this thing a spin over with the starter, the little trigger button. So I've got that one hooked up, ready to go. So I'm just going to, I think it should be out of shot there. I just reckon it might. It's obviously going to shoot a bit of stuff out. Don't know how far. Don't know if it's going to lock up. Not really sure. So let's see what it wants to do, eh? Nothing really outstanding there. Pretty bloody slow. See a little bit of heat coming off those some of the joins on the starter motor. So, but anyway, that probably satisfies the curiosity enough anyway. That'll be enough to put that manifold back on. And I'll just work on my connections here, and might even get a set of jump leads on it just to get it spinning over a bit faster. There's just two batteries there. One of them's, not even charged. So, but anyway, at least it turns over. You can see that it spat a bit of stuff out. That's a good start anyway. So, yeah, I'll just get this manifold back on. There's a hose up here, a water hose that I wouldn't mind just putting a bit of water in. And like I say, I'll work on trying to get that thing to spin a bit quicker. If we can do that, we'll get fuel up to it, because it's got oil in it now, and it's got a clean fuel filter on it, so yeah, should be right to go. Righto, so I've just got another battery hooked up. I've just put it straight to the starter motor, just your negative and your positive on your starter. Got the exhaust manifold on. So it's probably time to start spinning it over to see if we're going to get any sort of action out of it. I already just gave it a little bit of a go, and we've got dribbles out of those injectors already. So I've energised that wire to the pump there. So we've just got it coming back off there. So all of these lines here are loose. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier in the video or not. So I won't start. But I did come up against a block breather. Really, these things do breathe heavily. But I mean, this one's probably got at least one or two crook cylinders in it now. But it was chuffing a bit out of there. And I couldn't feel anything come out of the breather in under here. And I dug a bit of shit out of the bottom of it. So I just took it off here, and it's coming out this little port now. So that's something. Anyway, I just cracked this line on the pump, that plug on the pump, just to see if it changed at all. I've got a little bit of air out of there, a bit of fuel, whatever. Yeah, it's still not spinning over all that quickly. I might put the ute on it with a set of jumper leads. These leads are very small. They're getting pretty hot. So, that's the problem with anything old. It's a big old starter. It's a big motor. It's bloody 585 cubic inch, so it's nearly 10 litres. But yeah, we are getting a bit of fuel out of there. I wonder if I just took that wire out of there. I'll just see if that fuel stops up here. That'll give us an idea of whether the pump's working or the solenoid's working in the pump. Well, that's good. That means we'll probably be able to stop it. If it does want to fire up, well, you can hear that You hear that pump starting up there, so look, truthfully, it could even fire up. If we get a bit of cranking speed into that and lock those injector lines up, it might nearly go. Got a little bit of fuel at all of them, so I might work on locking them up, getting it spinning a bit faster, and we'll have another go shortly. So I'm just working that heating element up the front there, and it is actually working. You can feel that warm up, so that's positive as well. That's positive. Thought it might go then. I hooked up the batteries around the other side and just did away with all of these leads and bad earths and so forth here. And yeah, for a moment there I thought it might go. It sort of felt like it had a bit more kick about it, and I don't really want to use Aerostart, but I might have to just give it a bit of a sniff. Still a bit of warmth in that. got a little bit of oil pressure anyway, that's good. Still no bloody fire though. Bloody felt like it was going to go then, but I've said that about 40 times already too. Yeah, the oil pressure gauge is coming up to about 20 psi, but yeah, unfortunately, bloody no start. Might have to bloody give it a sniff if I can find some error start. That's the closest we've been so far.
Well, what a fantastic result to see this engine running after about 19 years laying dormant. So I've just bent a bracket out of the way on the other side to stop it scraping on the air conditioner pulley. And I've also fitted this second-hand exhaust off another tractor.
Righto, so muffler on now. I've just put this intake back on. I can't put the intake cover back on the other end of it because of the nut or the threaded end broke, and so you'll hear a little bit of noise around there. But It should quieten it down a little bit anyway. That thing's running really quietly now, so I shut that intake up a bit, put a muffler on it. You wouldn't know it's the same thing. Well, after a little bit of work this morning, I just replaced a power steering hose. That's where all that oil leak is down there. So I got one off that other tractor there. It's a little bit better. Now the steering on this thing, the whole front end is really buggered. But anyway, it's at a point where it's drivable. And the steering works in a fashion. So yeah, we're off and rolling. Big 2150 lives. Not only is it breathing fire again, but she's driving. Now I've got pretty wide tyres on here. I'm not really sure if I'll make it, but I reckon I'll be close. Anyway, the clutch works, which is good. Here we have it. Geez, the 3-speed even works. Can't really feel top gear there, but that's pretty good. I'm not even going to try the brakes. See that gear pattern there? Try them in third gear. A few little revs. Yeah, you can feel that 3-speed working. That's really good. Yeah, it goes into high as well as direct. That's excellent. Now, I haven't got a lot of water in it, so I'm not going to drive around too long, but anyway, what a great success. So good when it's rolling around. Like I said in the video earlier, it just changes the whole perception of the tractor. Like it just, yeah, it might still get wrecked now, but at least we were able to make something of it. So if I can find some other parts, well, I won't wreck this one. I'll just sort of keep it together and keep it rolling. But yeah, for the short term, the idea is probably still to pull the back end out of it. got it shooting straight out rather than going down to ground. But yeah, I'm absolutely wrapped with this. This is great. Like, it's just a good little win for the bloody project, really. Yeah, just got to park it in a spot where it's not going to roll away and kill someone. But yeah, the steering is pretty average on it. The like the actual steering knuckle and sort of pip and arm area, but anyway, it's still getting the job done. Don't know if those brakes worked in or not, but nice bit of reverse action as well. But anyway, that's excellent. Yeah, don't think the brakes are going to work for me, but anyway, it's not the end of the world. Well, there you have it. So it's actually running quite well there. Like I say, don't take too much notice of the breathe. They do breathe a little bit at the best of times. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's actually running quite smoothly. Be really nice to get it going and put it out in the paddock and just try and blow some of the gunk out of that engine and really get it hot and see what it does. But anyway, that'll do for the video. Righto guys, I reckon I'm just about done on this project for now. Let me know if you'd, with the comments on the video, if you'd like me to do a bit more to it, or if you'd like to see more of it. I would like to do it. Obviously there's a few other more urgent jobs around here, but anyway, it's really good to get it going. It's a lot more than what I expected to, you know, just in terms of where it was the other day with a stuck engine. And yeah, now you can start it and jump in it and steer it and get all the gears, and the 3-speed power shift works in it, and yeah, it's amazing really. So old tractors, yeah, they might almost die, but yeah, you can generally sort of get them back from the dead. Yeah, I mean, this thing wants a fair bit of work around the front end, but yeah, I mean, if you could get that front end tidied up, yeah, you could take it out and do a half a day with it, or a couple of hours out in the paddock. I reckon it'd be a great thing for it. Blow the cobwebs out of it a bit. But anyway, I really hope you liked the video. I'm like a firing squad here, I aim to please. So yeah, if there's something I could do better, please let me know. If you want to volunteer to come and hold a camera for me for a little while to make the videos a bit better, I'm open to that. But yeah, otherwise, please just tell your friends about it. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, leave a comment. Love all the comments, even the not so positive ones. There's not too many of them, but it's just good to engage with different people, and it's always nice to hear your stories as well. So thanks very much again, and I'll see you on the next one.